Well, hello everybody. It's another Monday. It's a Monday evening for you, and you started your week like I am starting my week. And we are still going to finish this week, still talking about body parts, but for different animals this week and about us too. So today we are going to talk about reptiles. Reptiles are snakes and lizards and alligators and crocodiles. So that's what we're going to talk about today as far as their body parts. But before we get started, I have a video I'm going to share with you.
Hello everyone. Today we're going to learn about some very interesting vertebrate animals. We present the reptiles. Reptiles are vertebrate animals which are characterized by their special way of moving. Many move by dragging their tummy or abdomen on or close to the ground. Their name in Latin means just that. Reptare means to crawl or slither. Many are terrestrial, but there are also some that live in water. All reptiles have a number of characteristics we should know about so we can recognize them. Reptiles are cold-blooded animals that breathe with their lungs. They are oviparous. That is, they reproduce by eggs. When the eggs develop and hatch, the babies are just like their parents, but very small. Aren't they cute? As you can see, reptiles' skin is covered with strong, tough scales, and some, like tortoises, even have a shell. It looks like he has his house on his back, doesn't it? As for feeding, well, most reptiles are carnivorous. They hunt. Like this crocodile which has just eaten this poor rodent. Or this cute chameleon with its long, sticky tongue that catches all kinds of insects. Look, look! As we said already, most reptiles are carnivorous, but some, like this iguana, are herbivorous. There are lots of interesting things you should know about reptiles, such as most snakes have venom in their fangs. But they're not as bad as they seem, because they warn us of danger with their bright colors or the sound of their rattles. Chameleons are very curious. They can change color, copying the landscape around them. They blend in with the background so no one can see them, and they become almost invisible. So let's remember the most important characteristics of reptiles. Reptiles walk by dragging their tummy on or close to the ground. They are oviparous, and their body is covered with strong, hard scales. They are vertebrates and are cold-blooded, and remember, they breathe with their lungs. Reptiles really are quite interesting, aren't they? Well, goodbye for now, everyone, and don't forget to subscribe to Happy Learning.
So, did you learn some things about reptiles? Well, we knew about their scales, right? But they breathe with their lungs and they lay eggs. Reptiles lay eggs. That's how they have their babies. So, before we get started on our class, we are going to guess what's in my big box. Whoops! As it opens up and everything falls out. Okay, so these are our choices. These are our choices for the box. A is scales. A is scales. B is shell. B is shell. C is tongue. C is tongue. And D is teeth. D is teeth. So, A is scales. B is shell. C is tongue. D is teeth. Okay? So one of these is in my box, and I'm going to give you some hints. The one that's in my box protects the animal. It protects the animal, but it's big. It can be small, and it can also be big, and it's like their house. It's like they carry their house with them. So this animal that has this, he has one, and he carries it on his back, and it's his house. Do you know what I'm talking about? Let's see. A few of you did. Maybe that was a little tough one, right? Maybe that was a little tough for you. But if you watch the video that I just showed, it talked a little bit about it. And it is B, the shell. Remember, like a turtle? A turtle has a shell. A turtle has a shell, and the shell is his house. So when a turtle walks with his shell, it's like he's walking with his house on his back. So the correct answer was B. So if you picked B, you got it correct. So great job, you guys that picked B, because it is a shell. It is a shell was the correct answer. Maybe that was a little hard. So I'll try to be easier next time. I'm so sorry. So let's learn about these reptiles, shall we? Let's find out about them. Scales. Scales protect an animal or a reptile. It's on the outside and it protects them. Scale. Scale. Scales. Scales. And we have Tony K, Tony the Tiger, Sam, and Eulahan. Great job, you guys. Good way to start our Monday. Top 3. Way to go. Exposed parts of reptiles are covered by scales. Exposed parts of reptiles are covered by scales because this protects them. So if someone comes to try to eat them, they have scales on them, so it protects them and nobody can eat them because they're hard. Scales. Exposed parts of reptiles are covered by scales. Exposed parts of reptiles are covered by scales. And we have Mickey, Stanley's new, and Damon. Bravo, you guys, bravo, top 3, way to go, way to go. Shell. Some shells are colorful. In the picture, we see a turtle. Remember I said that was B, shell, and a turtle wears his house on his back. That's his house. That shell is his house. Shell. Shell. Wow, Lucy's on fire! Lucy, you go! You get all those stars. Lucy's getting a ton of stars. And here comes Cindy and Ivy and Tom saying, we want some stars too. Great job, guys. And here comes Henry's A. Shell. Shell. One more time. Shell. And we have Sophie with an I, Eric, and Taryn. Wonderful job, you guys. Top 3, way to go. A sea turtle has a big shell for protection. A sea turtle has a big shell for protection. One more time. A sea turtle has a big shell for protection. And we have Cindy, Eulahan again, and Yoga. So Yoga and Cindy are joining Eulahan for our top 3. Wonderful job, you guys. Wonderful job. And Alan's grabbing a star. We're up to 56 stars, and Mickey's grabbing a star. And Tony the Tiger, he's grabbing a star. And Clint and Taryn and Tom and Jasmine, Jojo and Ivy and Hi Baby. Oh my goodness, we got a ton of stars. Mickey's grabbing another one. Cold-blooded. Turtles are cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Turtles are cold-blooded. Reptiles are cold-blooded. All reptiles are cold-blooded. 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 One more time. Cold-blooded. And we have Coco, Sally, and Dolphin. Great job, you 3. Nice to see you in my top 3. I love seeing all my students make it to the top 3. I like seeing your names and knowing you're doing well. So great job, great job. The body temperature stays the same as their body temperature stays the same as the outside temperature. So inside their body, it's the same as outside. So if it's cold outside, inside they're cold because they're cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. So their body temperature stays the same as the outside temperature. Body. The lizard changed his body color to match his surroundings. So if a lizard was on a green leaf, his body would turn green. If a lizard was on a black rock, his body would turn black. Body, body, body. And Sophie again with an I, and happy. And G3 Lee. So G3 Lee and happy joined Sophie in our top 3. Bravo! Bravo, you guys. Way to go. We're up to 70 stars. Some lizards can change their body color. Remember I said some of them will turn blue or green or black. If they're on a gray rock, they turn gray. Those lizards are chameleons. They call them chameleons, which mean the chameleon changes its body color. So some lizards can change their body color. Some lizards can change their body color. One more time. Some lizards can change their body color. And we have Tom. We have Benny. Haven't seen Benny for a while. And we have Eulahan. So Benny and Tom are joining Eulahan in our top 3. Terrific job, you guys. Way to go. We're up to 78 stars. Sally, Tom, and Sophie are grabbing some stars. And Turin and Sean. Tongue. A snake tongue has a fork at the end of it. A snake's tongue has a fork at the end of it. It goes like this, and then it splits. So a snake's tongue goes like this, and then it splits like a fork. Tongue, 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 tongue. And we have Tom, we have Sally, and we have Damon. So Damon and Tom are joining Sally in our top 3. Thumbs up, you guys. Thumbs up. Way to go. And we're up to 86 stars. Lily and Cindy, grab some stars. Snakes can smell through their forked tongue. Snakes can smell through their forked tongue. Snakes can smell through their forked tongues. One more time. Snakes can smell through their forked tongue. And we have Dolphin, we have Mickey, and we have Eric again. 3 repeats in our top 3. Wonderful job, you guys. Wonderful job. Way to go. And we're up to 88 stars. Clint just grabbed a star, and Mickey and Maya is grabbing a few stars, and Turin, Eulahan, and Hi Baby. Boy, you guys are on a roll. Amy. and Noni and Regina. That's a new name. Great job. And Julie. Julie is my middle name. Susan Julie is my middle name. Yulahan just grabbed a star. Teeth. Teeth. Teeth you can get hurt by their sharp teeth. You can get hurt by their sharp teeth. 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 One more time. Teeth. And we have JJ, Sophie again, and Duke. Wonderful job. Way to go. And Ivy's grabbing a star, and Lucy's grabbing another one. We're up to 105 stars. And Christine and Emma are getting in the game, and they're grabbing some stars, and Ivy's grabbing a bunch of stars. Way to go, Ivy. And Turin and Mickey are grabbing some stars. Alligators and crocodiles have sharp teeth. Alligators and crocodiles have sharp teeth. One more time. Alligators and crocodiles have sharp teeth. And we have Benny. Where is Benny? Benny's been here. Benny is a repeat. And Tom, and Tony K. Way to go. Top 3, you guys. Top 3. So before we do our listen and choose, let's review the word, shall we? Scales. Scales. Shell. Shell. Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Tongue. Tongue. Teeth. Teeth. Okay. So exposed parts of reptiles are covered by what? Exposed parts of reptiles are covered by A, B, C, or D. And we have Angelina, Yulahan, and Michael. Great job. You all picked D because exposed parts of reptiles are covered by scales. Reptiles don't have fur, and the tail doesn't protect them, and a shell will protect them, but most of reptiles, not too many reptiles have shells, most of them have scales. So if you pick D, scales, like Angelina, Yulahan, and Michael, you got it correct, so great job. How do sea turtles protect themselves? How do sea turtles protect themselves? A, B, C, or D? And we have Mickey, Amy, and JoJo have all picked A because sea turtles protect themselves Because they have shells. Remember, scales protect most reptiles, but turtles are protected by their shells. They're not protected by their legs or because they can swim or because they're large, but their shell protects them. Just like scales protect a reptile, shells protect a turtle, a sea turtle. So if you picked A, like Mickey, Amy, and JoJo, you got it correct. So great job. It is cold-blooded. Which animal is cold-blooded? A, B, C, or D? Which one is cold-blooded? And we have Lillian, Hebe, and Decade. You all pick C because a turtle is cold-blooded. A rabbit is warm-blooded. B, a pig is warm-blooded. D, a doggy is warm-blooded. But C, a turtle is cold-blooded. So if you pick C, like Lillian, Hebe, and Decade, you got it correct. So great job. And look at our star grabbers go. Judy and Winnie are grabbing some stars. Way to go. And King grabbed a ton. Tony K, Happy, Stanley. King's grabbing a bunch. And Turin. Way to go, guys. Way to go. And Ivy and Happy are grabbing some. Some lizards can change their what? What can some lizards change? Some lizards can change their body color. So Eulahan, Linda, and Turbo all picked A because remember, chameleons are a type of lizard and they change their body color. So if they're on a green leaf, they turn green. If they're on a gray rock, they turn gray. So some lizards can change not their scales, not their shell, and not their teeth, but they can change A, their body color. So if you picked A, like Eulahan, Linda, and Turbo, you got it correct. So great job. How can snakes smell? How do snakes smell? Ooh, Linda, woohoo, tons of stars. Linda, you go, girl. How can snakes smell? What helps snakes smell? A, B, C, or D? Angelina, Mickey, and hi, baby. Hello. All picked B because snakes smell through their forked tongue. That's how they smell, through their forked tongue. Not through their eyes, not through their mouth, and not through their head, but through their tongue. That's how snakes smell. So if you picked B, like Angelina, Mickey, and hi, baby, you got it correct. So good job. We have tons of star grabbers going like crazy. Sky grabbed a ton of stars. Linda's grabbing a ton of stars. She's on a roll. My goodness. Alligators have sharp what? Alligators have sharp. What do alligators? What do they have that's very sharp? A, B, C, or D? They have sharp teeth. A. Not sharp scales, not sharp shell, not a sharp tongue, but alligators have sharp teeth. So if you picked A, like Adonis, Michael, and Tommy, Lou, you got it correct because they all picked A, teeth. Alligators have sharp teeth. So good job if you picked A. That's what they have. So great job, Adonis, Michael, and Tommy Lee. Way to go. Way to go. Are you afraid of a crocodile? I am. I am. Do you know if you travel to Florida, where Disney World is, you can't go in the water because there's crocodiles and alligators and they will eat you. They will eat you. So you can't swim in lakes in Florida because there's crocodiles and alligators and they will eat you. So are you afraid of crocodiles? I am. I am. I'm scared of them. They have big teeth. They have big teeth. So are you afraid of crocodiles? So maybe you are, maybe you're not, but I bet you most of you are like me. I'm afraid because they have big teeth. They have big teeth. Before we do our student of the day and our leaderboard, let's review our words, shall we? Scales. Scales. Shell. Shell. Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Body. Body. Tongue. Tongue. Teeth. Teeth. So those were the words that we were practicing today about our reptiles. So our star student, are you ready for our star student? This student, his name has been coming up a little bit and has been trying really hard. So I wanted to recognize this student because I think he's trying hard and I'd like to see his name even more in my top 3 and in my star grabbers. So I want to recognize you because you're trying hard, and I know you're going to try even harder. So our star student today is Tom. Congratulations, Tom. You are our star student. Way to go. You are trying hard, and I see that. And I want to see your name even more on our top 3 and in our star grabbers. So we have had quite the race for stars today. Shall we see who's on the leaderboard? Let's do it. We have Linda, first place with 63 stars. You were on a roll. And we have Lucy with 20 stars in second place. And Sky in third place with 14 stars. So Sky is third place, Lucy is second, and Linda is first. Amazing job, you 3. Way to go. And we have King with 9, Turin with 7, Tom with 7. Tom, you made it to our leaderboard too. Great job. Ivy with 6, Eva with 6, Alan and Mickey both with 5, and Emma with 4. Wonderful job, you guys. Way to go. Way to go. Congratulations. Congratulations. Great job. So I will see you tomorrow because we're going to talk about more body parts. And don't forget Thursday, we have something spooky that we're making. And it's going to be fun and spooky. So join me Thursday for our cooking class. This is Susan from Fast School, Ming Tian Jen, and I will see you tomorrow.